Can you introduce yourself to the YMCA audience?
Sure. Hi, I'm Neydi Cruz. I'm from Mexico, and I've been with the Y most of my life since I was a kid. And well, I can tell you, sorry, that today I'm not very young anymore, considering that I'm older than 35 years today. But I've been working since I left the YMCA for a couple of years. I've been working with the federal government of Mexico. Now I'm an independent consultant on sustainability, international cooperation, and financing for development. I've worked at a very high level, and because I've been aware of the importance of changing, and since the YMCA gave me all these tools for knowing that it's possible to work with the seniority and knowing that it is possible to change and speak loudly. So this is a bit about me. I don't know if I'm doing it right, sorry.
Thank you. I remember that 18 years ago we were in this Youth Leadership Forum in South Africa.
Yeah.
And that Youth Leadership Forum is the big brother of the current Kenyan program. Do you remember that experience and how this experience shaped you today?
Sure. So 2001, Cape Town, South Africa, November and December, I remember it very well. 21 young persons from 19 countries from all over the world, when I had the pleasure to meet you. And the other people who are still my friends, we created a community. It was a Misa Moyetu community. We learned from each other amazingly. That still today I remember a lot of the facts from those countries. And the most important thing for me from that experience is to learn how, even though we were coming from different countries and different regions of the world, we had the same passion for the change. And I remember how strong it was for us to create a commitment, a global commitment from our local perspective and from our local action. Misa Moyetu is still part of my heart. South Africa, the way that we were able to learn from the community there in South Africa, but also I remember my friends from Norway, from the US, from Canada, how they were able to also share their experience to the ones from India, from Senegal, or from Mexico and Guatemala. It was amazing for us to learn about music, about dancing, about families, about culture and traditions, but also about the true ideals of moving the world towards a better world and how the YMCA will help us to do that. It's still a part of us. I'm still in contact with my friends. Every time I've been able to travel in the world because of my job, I try to connect with them. I'm still in contact with most of the group. And we all know that we are not only friends, but colleagues, and that we will continue being part of a group of inspiration.
So what is your message for the global movement out there, especially when it comes to developing young leaders?
The message I could share from my perspective and from my experience is that when you are young, you are the YMCA at the camps, and you're speaking to people, and you're leading groups, and you're able to know about governance. When you're young, it's very hard to understand how that experience is actually shaping you already, because you will not be able to understand that until a couple of years later. One. Secondly, I think it's very important also to know that being at the Y, it's important, and knowing the YMCA is fundamental, but it's also crucial that you know about others and that you make alliances with others who are not part of the YMCA. And to learn that yes, we are great, we are a 150 years organization, but there are also outside institutions that can do things with us and from which we can learn. And third, I think this combination of youth and not youth, it's a matter of complementarity. We are always talking about the importance of youth and that they will be the adults in the next generations, and they are the future of the world and they will be taking the decisions. But sometimes I think we create this line and this some kind of illusion in a division between being a Jew, being a noble, and being a child. And it's easier when we work forgetting that, and when we work understanding that we are the same, we can complement each other. It doesn't matter our gender or age or beliefs. It's easier. It makes the work. When you understand me, when I know you, it will make us a better team.
Thank you. You mentioned this community Mizamoe, and I'm still part of this community myself. And for the audience, Mizamoe means through our collective efforts we achieve.
Exactly.
So invitation to still working together to collaborate so that we achieve more. Thank you.
Thank you. Merci a toi. Gracias. Gracias. Gracias, chicos. I'm sorry, the first one.